So do you also use Gravity forms to receive any kind of form submissions? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to create Wave customer on Gravity form submission. So here I have created a customer inquiry form using Gravity forms, and here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive new form submission, then automatically using the details a new customer should be created in my Wave account for the same. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Gravity forms with my Wave account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to automatically create a Wave customer whenever a Gravity form submission is received. So this automation will help you seamlessly add new customers to your Wave account without any manual work, making invoicing and financial management easier. So stay tuned as I walk you through the step-by-step process. So as you all know that I run a business and I use Gravity forms on my website to collect customer inquiries. So now every time a new customer fills out the form, I need to create an entry in Wave for invoicing and payment tracking. So doing this manually takes a lot of time and increases the risk of mistakes. So by automating the process, whenever someone submits a form, their details are instantly added as a customer in Wave. So this helps me keep my accounts organized, send invoices faster, and provide a smooth experience for my work customers without any manual work. So here I've already built an automation where I've already connected my Gravity forms with my Wave account using an automation software. And now firstly here in this video we are going to see the working of this automation to understand the entire process more clearly. So now here to see the working of this automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make a form submission using our Gravity forms, and here my objective is as soon as I'm going to submit this form, then automatically using the details, a new customer should be added in a Wave account. Okay, so here you can see the details that I have pre-filled with the first name, last name, email, mobile number, and the service required. So I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully submitted a form over here. So now let's go and check our Wave account. Here I'm going to refresh it. Now let's search for our customer with the name. And here you can see we have successfully created a new customer with the name testing user, and here you can see the email address of our customer. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this automation. Now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Gravity forms with your Wave account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on the screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/ina/ in your browsers. And here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as create Wave customer on Gravity form submission. And now here it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to our folder window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's bring that automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Gravity Forms, as I'm receiving new form submission through Gravity Forms. So Gravity Forms is a WordPress plugin that lets you create customizable forms for your website. So here in my Gravity Forms trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new response, so that whenever I'm going to receive new response through my Gravity Forms, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Okay, so now after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Gravity Forms with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my WordPress account. And as you all know that Gravity Forms is a plugin of WordPress, so here I've already installed the plugin, and these are the forms that I've created using Gravity Forms till now. So in this particular case, I'm going to use a form which is named as inquiry form, and from here I'm going to click on the settings given over here. And now here under this form settings, I'm going to click on the settings, and from here I'm going to select webhooks. And here under webhooks feed, I'm going to add a new webhook over here by clicking on this add a new button. And then here it is asking me to give a name to my webhook. So here I'm going to give the name as new submission. And then here it is asking me for the request URL. So here I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is the webhook URL, and here for the request method, I'm going to select post and the format as JSON. Scrolling little down, here it is asking for request headers and the request body. So here for the body, I'm going to select all fields, so that all the fields values should be captured by Pabbly Connect. And now I'm going to click on the save settings. And with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Gravity Forms, or you can say we have successfully connected our Gravity Forms with Pabbly Connect. So now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test response in our Gravity Forms. So for that, let me take you back to my form. Here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as smartest and last name as customer. Email as smartest000@pabblytudes.com. And then here for the mobile number, I'm going to enter a random mobile number. And then here for the service required, I'm going to select web development, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully made a form submission over here. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the phone number, service, email address. Scrolling little down, here you can see some other details such as the first name and the last name. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received new response for our Gravity Forms, then automatically using the details, I want to create a new customer in my Wave account for the same. So for that, I need to connect my Wave account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Wave. So Wave is a free accounting and invoicing software designed for small businesses and freelancers. So here in my Wave action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a customer, so that whenever we are going to receive new response for Gravity Forms, then automatically using the details, a new customer should be created in my Wave account. Okay, so now here to connect my Wave with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Wave account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Wave. And here Pabbly Connect wants to access the Wave, so here I'm going to give access to Pabbly Connect by clicking on this allow access button given over here, as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the business. So here for the business, I'm going to select the business, that is Pabbly over here, and then here it is asking for the customer or business name. So now here instead of entering the details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new response to Gravity Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the name, I'm going to map my customer's name. So I'm going to search for the first name. So this is the customer's first name. Then I'm going to enter a space and then I'm going to search for the last name. So this is my customer's last name. Moving forward, here this first name and last name are not required fields, so I'm going to leave them blank as I have mapped the name over here. So I'm going to leave it. Here for the email, I'm going to map my customer's email. Moving forward, here for the mobile number, I'm going to map my customer's mobile number. Scrolling little down. Here these fields are not required fields, so I'm going to leave all of them blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new customer in our Wave account for the new response received through our Gravity forms. So now let's go and check our Wave account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And then here I'm going to search for my customer by name, that is Smartest. And here you can see we have successfully created a new customer with the name Smartest Customer and the email as smartest000@pabblytunes.com. So with this, we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Gravity Forms and our action as Waves, so that whenever we are going to receive new response for our Gravity Forms, then automatically using the details, a new customer is going to be created in our Wave account for the same. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create a Wave customer on Gravity Forms submission. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.